It's losing just one player. Not because he's the best hitter. Not because he's one of the best pitchers. But because Shohei Ohtani has become something much bigger than baseball itself. Every home run he hits creates headlines across the world. Every game he plays attracts millions of viewers. Stadiums sell out. Merchandise disappears from shelves. TV ratings explode. Sponsors rush to sign new deals. Now imagine all of that suddenly disappearing. It sounds impossible. But behind the scenes, MLB knows one uncomfortable truth. If Shohei Ohtani were forced to miss a long period, or if something happened that took him away from the game, baseball would lose far more than just its biggest superstar. It could lose the face of an entire generation. And that's exactly why many people believe MLB is more determined than ever to protect him. Because losing Shohei Ohtani isn't just about losing a player. It's about losing an empire. Shohei Ohtani isn't simply another MVP. He's become baseball's greatest global investment. For decades, Major League Baseball searched for someone capable of taking the sport beyond North America. Legends like Derek Jeter, Ichiro Suzuki, Albert Pujols, and Mike Trout each dominated their eras. But none of them combined worldwide popularity with once-in-a-century talent quite like Ohtani. He's not only an elite hitter, he's also an elite pitcher. Every time he steps onto the field, fans know they might witness history. That's why millions tune in even if they don't normally watch baseball. For many younger fans around the world, Shohei Ohtani isn't introducing them to the Dodgers. He's introducing them to MLB itself. That's a level of influence almost impossible to replace. And the numbers prove it. Attendance rises whenever the Dodgers travel. National broadcasts featuring Ohtani consistently draw larger audiences. His jerseys rank among the league's best sellers. Japanese television networks pay enormous amounts for broadcasting rights because one player is on the field. Tourists travel across the Pacific just to watch him play in person. Restaurants around Dodger Stadium become busier. Hotels receive more bookings. Local businesses benefit from every homestand. One player creates economic activity that stretches far beyond baseball. That's why MLB isn't just protecting an athlete. It's protecting an entire business ecosystem. Think about sponsorships. Global companies don't simply buy advertisements anymore. They buy access to Shohei Ohtani's audience. Whether it's sports equipment, airlines, technology companies, or international brands, everyone wants their logo connected to him. Because they know fans trust him. Unlike many modern superstars surrounded by controversy, Ohtani has built an image based on discipline, humility, and professionalism. He's respected by teammates. Opponents admire him. Even rival fans cheer for him. That kind of universal reputation is incredibly rare. For MLB executives, that's priceless. A single controversy involving baseball's biggest star could damage years of marketing. That's one reason why every story involving Ohtani receives extraordinary attention. The league understands exactly how valuable its biggest ambassador has become. But perhaps the greatest fear isn't controversy. It's injury. Baseball has seen this before. Fans remember stars whose careers changed because of injuries. Some never fully returned to their peak. When Ohtani underwent elbow surgery, the entire baseball world held its breath. Not just Dodgers fans. The entire sport. Because everyone knew what was at stake. If Ohtani couldn't pitch again, would baseball lose the most unique player in history? Fortunately, he fought back. He returned. And once again reminded everyone why he's different. But that period served as a warning. Even superstars aren't invincible. For MLB, that's a frightening reality. Because there is no backup Shohei Ohtani waiting in the minor leagues. There isn't another player capable of replacing both his talent and his global influence. Some stars can replace statistics. Nobody can replace his story. His journey itself inspires millions. A teenager leaving Japan with enormous expectations. winning MVP awards, breaking records, changing the way baseball thinks about two-way players, making impossible achievements look almost routine. Children now dream of becoming both pitchers and hitters because they watched Ohtani succeed. He didn't just change games. He changed imaginations. That's why youth participation in baseball has received renewed excitement in several countries. He's become proof that international players can become the biggest stars in America. That matters enormously for MLB's future. Baseball wants to grow internationally. It wants larger audiences in Asia, Europe, and beyond. Shohei Ohtani is the perfect ambassador for that mission. Without him, expanding globally becomes much more difficult. The timing couldn't be more important. Sports competition has never been tougher. Basketball continues growing worldwide. Soccer dominates global audiences. American football keeps expanding internationally. Baseball needs recognizable superstars capable of attracting younger generations. Right now, nobody does that better than Shohei Ohtani. And here's something many people overlook. Ohtani doesn't need controversy to stay famous. Many athletes dominate headlines because of drama, arguments, social media feuds, off-field problems. Ohtani creates headlines simply by playing baseball. A towering home run becomes international news. A dominant pitching performance trends worldwide. Even batting practice videos generate millions of views. That's incredibly valuable for MLB. Positive headlines are much easier to market than scandals. His consistency also matters. Night after night, fans expect greatness. That expectation keeps people watching. Television networks know this. Advertisers know this. The Dodgers certainly know this. When Ohtani appears in the lineup, excitement automatically increases. Every game suddenly feels important. That's the definition of a franchise-changing superstar. But what happens after Ohtani? That's the question quietly worrying many executives. Who becomes baseball's next global icon? There are outstanding young players throughout the league. Future MVP candidates. Future Cy Young winners. Future Hall of Famers. But becoming another Shohei Ohtani? That's something entirely different. Talent alone isn't enough. You need charisma without arrogance. Global appeal. Historic achievements. Remarkable consistency. Professionalism. And a story that captures imaginations everywhere. Those combinations almost never happen. Some analysts believe baseball may never see another player exactly like him. Not because someone won't be talented enough, but because the conditions that created Ohtani were extraordinary. He's the result of years of dedication, unique development, and fearless ambition. That combination is almost impossible to manufacture. Which explains why MLB has every reason to protect its biggest attraction. Protecting the game's biggest stars isn't unusual. Every professional league does it. The NBA benefits when its superstars stay healthy. The NFL wants its biggest quarterbacks available. Soccer leagues want elite players on the field. Baseball is no different. When the league's biggest attraction is available every night, everyone benefits. Fans enjoy unforgettable moments. Broadcasters attract larger audiences. Sponsors receive greater exposure. Teams generate more revenue. The sport itself becomes stronger. Shohei Ohtani sits right at the center of that equation.